Alright guys, we got us a Goodman unit here. Let's see, this will be reason number 1762 of why Goodman has a bad name. What I'm doing is, this is a brand new unit. It's let's see if we can get a look right here. (2011). There you go. 2.5 ton 13 SEER. It's 410A. Came out here that day for no cooling. We're running a really high head pressure, and I'm going to show y'all why. See that right there? That's a staircase that leads up to the second floor, which is what this unit controls. Goodman package unit right there. That controls the downstairs condo. This one controls the upstairs. They set the condensing unit right under the staircase, so all the air that's discharging off the top is bouncing off of there and coming right back down. And then you see the visqueen right here. They had the visqueen wrapped all the way around, so this thing couldn't get no air. So I'm just, and the whip is, see, you see where I cleared all the leaves out? That's where I'm going to set it. It'll be free. I'm not even going to have to unhook the whip or nothing. I am going to have to do a little bit of copper work, which is no big deal. But again, this is why Goodman has a bad name, because they sell it to people that don't know what the hell they're doing, and they install it like this. Alright guys, I got the unit cut loose. Another reason I'm not a fan of Goodman today is because they don't use micro channel, but they use that new 5mm copper tubing. The copper tubing is really small and you can't pump them down. I tried to pump it down and it wasn't happening. I had to end up taking the recovery machine out. So what I did is I shut the valves off and just trapped what I could inside the condenser, and then had to recover the rest. So alright, I got it cut loose, so we're gonna move it over just a little bit. Alright guys, I've relocated the unit. There's my line set, and I moved it over there, put it on a pad. The pad is a little overkill, but I had it sitting at the shop, so I figured I wouldn't let it go to waste. All I got to do, and like I said, I never even had to unhook the whip. The whip was plenty long enough. All I got to do now is just follow like that with my copper. Should be 2 solder joints. One here, or 4 of them. 2 on the suction, 2 on the liquid. Very easy. So that's what I'm going to get started on now. Alright guys, got the unit moved. All my copper is fitted. 2 90s with the bender. 2 swages right there. A swage here on the liquid. A swage here on the suction. So 4 solder joints. 1 here on the suction, 1 here on the liquid, 1 on the liquid, 1 on the suction. Very simple. See how much solder joints we just saved with the Hillmore? It's a great tool. Probably one of my favorite damn tools is that bender and that swager right there. That just saved a lot of solder joints right there. So I'm going to get the brazing, and we'll start a vacuum. Alright guys, we got all of our brazing done. And now we have the system in vacuum. One of the reasons I like the 557 is because it's a 4-valve manifold. So what I'm doing is I have a 3/8 hose coming off of the vacuum pump, or the vacuum side of the manifold, leading up to another 3/8 port on the vacuum pump. And then I'm letting my micron gauge read right here off the where you take your charge at. So that's pretty cool. And it actually does really fast this way. So I can hear the vacuum pump getting quiet, and you can see we're getting into a -30. So that tells me that this micron gauge will start registering here in just a few minutes. So we'll let the vacuum pull down, and then we'll get back to y'all. Alright guys, I have the Goodman unit up and running. Things are starting to settle in here. I got to add just a little bit of charge. We're just above freezing. Bring that superheat down to about 20 to 15 because it's calling for a low superheat because there's not a high load in the house. So I'm at a little bit of gas and we should be good to go. Alright guys, we're out of here. Came out great. It's not sitting under here anymore. It's sitting here where it can blow free. Line set came out great. It already cycled off. Condensating already. She cycled off. Line set came out real pretty. Didn't even have to unhook the high voltage. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next one.